Welcome back to What RT Nibs with General Disturbance. This is the Skoda T25. It's a Tier 6 Czech medium tank. It's located on the south spawn of Overlord, and this one is under the command of For the King 99 of the Trend clan. Now, it's a 3-shot autoloader based on the Skoda design that also made the Panzer T25. But it's got a 75mm gun, which is capable of loading or doing 110 Alpha, 132mm pen with standard ammo, with the APCR that goes up to 185. Basically, this is a pocket tank, a pocket medium that can actually wolfpack. If you get 3 of these together, it can be absolutely devastating for the enemy because the amount of firepower they put out, especially on a medium tank, 3 shots with an inch-clip reload of 1.38 seconds. It's very fast. Well, it's actually 1.33, not 138. 2-second aim time as well. Standard clip reload is 6.15 seconds. Now, you do carry 60 rounds, so you can't blow them away very quickly, but if they do work as a team, then obviously it's very beneficial. Now, one thing that you can see For the King actually did right at the start of the game is he knocked this tree down. That is an open invitation to any arty to hit this corner. So I hope he doesn't do that in the future. But if he does do it in the future, beware, there will be an arty round coming in on you if I happen to be on the enemy team. And usually arty will try and strike that corner if that's the case. Now, there's only one arty on either team in this one, so he doesn't have to worry, but the enemy arty is a gorilla and he could be very accurate. Got a nice shot into the Homrie 3 just as he was pulling back, so he couldn't respond. That's the best time to get them, actually. If you can hit the Homie as they're pulling back, then obviously they're not going to be able to respond. Okay, he should pop a reload though. If you've fired 1 round, you might want to pop a reload just on the off chance that you can have 3 shells available whenever you see the enemy next. He's only fired 1, but he could need that extra shell in the next encounter. So generally, if you fire 1 round only, pop the reload. And he's done that, good, so he does know about this. Now, we do appear to have one AFK. It's a Panzer IV Ausführung H, who is just sitting there on the corner. And if the enemy does turn up and start firing at our teammate, then we might be able to get a shell into him in return. I suspect that Covenanter we saw... Oh, it's actually a VK. Okay. Well, wait until he goes behind. Now he's behind. Okay, we got 1 round in. He doesn't need to pop the reload at the moment because he needs those shells for this guy. Gets another one in. The guy's a 1-shot now, but we were spotted. Now he should pop the reload. He's down to his last shell. You can see it's a red mark. In fact, that's something Wargaming have done just recently. It encourages people to actually fire their last shell or pop the reload to tell them that they're short or they're running low on ammo. Okay, so he's got his first kill, and now he's spotted the Homie, and he goes down to our T67. But there, look at that. This is Skoda T25 on the enemy team. And he was kind of sitting out there in the open, which was a bad move. But our teammate in the... So our teammate was killed? No, he's not. He's still there. But he has lost a few hit points because he was spotted by the enemy, and a few rounds went into him. And the Covenants has come back, and he's going to try a few more shots. Yes, he is hitting that Panzer IV. So we do have the opportunity to get shots on him. But look at this. We've got enemy coming up the chine from the beach. So I think he's going to ambush these guys. He needs to get behind that. Oh, and it's not what he expected. It's a KV-1SA. He just fired a 76mm round into us, and he got another one. And since he's an auto reloader, we should pop the reload right now because that will save us. Trying to use up the last round on the enemy. We might need that shell later on. The enemy's behind us. We've got a Nashorn coming in front of us. And yeah, we're proximity detected by the KV-1SA. Okay, we're loaded, ready to go. Now, don't auto-aim onto these guys. Use the gun depression. Gets one. Puts a round into the KV-1, but he's behind the guy. Okay, he's reloading, and... oh! Yes, don't fire when you've... and he's going to get the next round in. Yet, no, he doesn't. He actually doesn't fire. In fact, he's gone for another reload. I think he must have hit the wrong button there, because he had three in the mag, in the clip, ready to go. And now we've got a KV-1SA up there. That's a KV-1S, rather, not a KV-1SA. 2 shots. That's it, got the kill. Now pop the reload again. It must be automatic by now that the moment you fire 2 shells, unless you need that next shell straight away, you just pop the reload and get ready for the next clip. Okay, he's expecting that the KV-1's going to chase after him. But I think you do have to check, because he might have gone up onto the chine. Yes, he did go up onto the chine. Okay, so we're getting out of here. And we're going to go down the other end. Yep, our Hellcat is now dealing with the KV-1. I'm not sure going up this end, actually, is more beneficial to us. We've got a Jackson. Our RT's gone to the corner. There's only 4 left on our team. Now there's only 3, because we just lost the Hellcat. And we just lost the other player, the Jackson. So now it's just him and the RT facing 4 enemies.
Your assistance has been requested.
Well, he's actually been invited to platoon with the SU-122A. I think that's because he does want some help. That SU-122 is hoping he's going to come back. It's also, it may be because he wants platoon chat and he wants to say, what are you doing? What's happening? The enemy's capping. Ideally, under these circumstances, the best place to be is in the bowl. Because if you go to the bowl, you can go to the corner of it and shoot at the enemy in the cap area. But instead, the enemy has located our SU-122A, and I don't think he's going to last very long. Oh! Well, I'm wrong, because the SU-122A just shotgunned the Skoda T25, took him out of the game, but of course, he will get found by the Jackson now. Okay, the enemy is hunting us, so he's not staying in the cap. He just did a quick check there to see if there was anybody in the bowl, and there wasn't. No, don't go to the enemy cap. Don't touch the enemy cap, because it tells the enemy where you are. What you should be doing is looking for an ambush position. The Jackson's been spotted. He must have been seen by the SU-122 just before. There's the Grilla. Well, first shot missed, but we got the second one in. Now we're going to have to chase after the Grilla. But the enemy now knows where we are. Pop the reload. Oh, he's decided he's not going to take the shot. He should have done. Or he should have popped the reload straight away. I would have popped the reload. The Grilla's not going to get very far by the time we fire at him. Now I go to the corner of the bowl using the bushes. Knocking a tree down actually told the Jackson where we are. Well, we will get the Grilla if we can move up in time. He's moving fairly slowly. There's the Grilla. Go for it. Yep. And next one. Yes, got the kill. But now he needs to move quick. And go to the other corner of the grill. Pop the reload. He did. Yes. In fact, actually he fired all 3. And he drove straight into the rock. Oh, no. He drove out into the open there. No, you should be trying to keep your camo. You shouldn't drive out into the open. If the enemy sees you from the cap, then you're in trouble. Well, we can see him. I don't think he can see us. So there's one. Should have gone for the kill shot. That guy's going to move. He gets the kill. The Jackson's still in the cap area, but not in the cap. Now, he's full health, so it's going to take 2 clips to bring him down. Well, he's not full health, actually. He's 562 hit points, but with the alpha on this being 110, it's going to take at least 4 shots, I would say. 5 shots to take him down. 5 shots. And we'll have to get some high rolls in there as well. So it's going to take 2 mags. Well, the enemy knows which direction we're coming from. So he's going to be ready for us. He's going to be pre-aimed and he's going to try and use his gun depression. Now, I have the feeling that For the King is actually trying to string this out so he can get a defender medal. I don't blame him for that. Might as well if you've got the chance. And there's the target. And yes, we've got sights on him. That's one. He got a fire. Two. He's lucky. 3 shots in, but now he needs the second mag. The Jackson knows from which direction we're going to fire. So he's pre-aimed on us. He'll wait for that shot and then he'll try and get around in. His engine's damaged as well, so he's not going to move away. And he has. Would you believe it? Well, that's interesting. He will fix his engine if he's got a repair kit, that's for sure. But For the King has actually missed the opportunity to end this game fairly quickly by getting that last kill, and instead he's now moved away from that kill and he's now having to hunt to reacquire the Jackson. The Jackson's not going to go back into the cap. He knows it's too obvious. If he does go back into the cap, he's going to get taken out. The danger is if the Jackson starts hunting us and picks an ambush spot so we get hit. We certainly can't go to the enemy cap. If we do, we'll find the Jackson arrives and does the same to us. And we'd only take 2 shots from the Jackson to take us out. Remember, 90mm 240 Alpha. Now, he's not going to spot him so easily, and he did actually cut. Now he's in the, well, almost in the open. Now he's in the open. Okay, he could go to the edge of the cliff and have a look over just in case the guy has actually gone down onto the beach. Just try to be as careful as he can. Okay, he's not here. Now, he should have gone into the... He should have gone out to the edge of the cliff to see on the beach and see if there's anyone there. He's also taking a big risk going past these chines without checking them first, just in case the enemy is down there. He could be waiting for us to cross the chine and put around into us straight away. Now, he could be as lucky as we were when we got the shot into the engine bay and got the fire. That has reduced him to a 2-shot, so it is going to be 5 shots to kill him. I'm worried about this moment here. Going to the corner. Check before you go down. We went straight across without checking. That could have been fatal. And now we've got to worry. Oh, there he is. Hello. Remember us? Well, we get one in, and we get the kill. But we did take 1 hit from the Jackson and survived, and that is the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for the King, 99 in the Trend Clan in the Skoda T25. Well done indeed. You can tell it's the first ace because he's got the scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time. He also got a 5 pro effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. Bruiser for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 11. He got a Hand of God as well for surviving the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks or more. And he got the High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. A Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. The Jackson was his 6th kill in that one. And he also got a Defender by resetting the cap and getting at least 70 defense points in the process. His win rate from that game, 8,184. But he missed the opportunity to end the game without having to do that last-minute search to try and find where the Jackson was. The Jackson could have hid, but if he had, I think he probably would have had difficulty trying to get back to his cap in time, unless, of course, he drove in that general direction on the beach and sat at the bottom of the chine, waiting for us to start capping and then come up and kill us. So let's have a look at team score. Well, he definitely got the highest damage with 2,200 hit points. Second highest damage was the Hellcat on our team, got 1,975. And the third highest damage went to the Firefly 5C, who got 1,485 hit points. When it came to kills, he got the highest number of those, so 6. 3 kills went to the Skoda T25 on the enemy team, also the KB1 on the enemy team. 2 kills went to the Fly 55C, his platoon mate in the SU-122A. Was that? No, that's not his platoon mate. That was his platoon mate, actually. I'm looking at it now. He actually platooned with a dead tank, the Semovente. I thought he actually platooned with the SU-122A, and the SU-122A wanted to know where he was, but in actual fact, that didn't happen. So, yes, he got the highest number of kills. He also got the highest base XP. In fact, he was the only player to get over 1,000 base in the game. He got 1,207, with the next highest player being the Hellcat, who only got 817, but he did get a Confederate in that game, hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. So a very good result. Also, the Firefly 5C, I should say, he got 812 in third place on base XP. He fired 27 rounds, so he didn't even really use half his ammo. Still had 3 rounds spare until he got to the halfway point. 23 direct hits on the enemy, 22 penetrations, 2,200 hit points of damage, of which 245 were at more than 300 meters. 5 hits received from the enemy. I think you saw them, with the last one being the one from the Jackson, which was, yes, quite a big hit at that. 5 penetrations. The armor on this vehicle is very, very light indeed, so you are likely to suffer some serious damage unless you cover yourself. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, 315 hit points of spotting assist, and he got 100 defense points by resetting the cap. On a premium count, or no, actually, it's a free player count. Sorry, I beg your pardon. He actually made a loss of 9,820 credits out of this game. Now, he did use some premium ammo. Normally, for the King 99, I believe, doesn't use premium ammo, but in this case, he did. Got 25 bonds out of it as well, and he took away 4,828 experience points out of it as well on a ×4 day. So that was a reasonably good battle. I think I would have, you probably heard some of my criticism was, I think he could have ended the game at the other end of the map by killing the Jackson with his second clip. I think the Jackson was waiting for him to fire, but I think he probably would have killed the Jackson with just 2 shots, even if he'd taken the round. But I think he was after finding out where the Jackson was and getting a kill without being spotted, but he was spotted and taken out. Again, the other thing is that you can use the stealth of this tank. It is quite fast, doesn't have much armor, but you can use the stealth to creep up on the enemy, especially the speed, because this thing's actually quite quick, 60 kilometers an hour. So you can move about the map pretty fast and find out where the enemy is, catch up with them, put rounds into them and disappear before they can do anything. But if you wolfpack this tank with other Skoda T25s, it can be absolutely devastating to the enemy, because you can take down a heavy tank in next to no time at all, considering how many rounds you've got available to spray onto the target. You're bound to win. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.